English, okay? Yeah. Test. 你要不要 test 一下？
testing
都听得到声音吗？各位？
testing。
各位如果那边听不到声音的话，麻烦你们谁打开麦克风告诉我们。应该有了，我看它绿色。
Great。
王芳没问题吗？王芳代表上。
mute。
他没有 mute， 他可以。
对，可以听到，没问题。
可以听到，好，就没问题。他那边小声，但是我们这边 OK。好，好了，谢谢啊！今天很高兴请到老刘 Jeff， 我自己本身还没有跟他接触过，因为我已经很久了自己没有。Oh, sorry. Oh, you should learn Chinese. Okay, thank you.
It's okay, you can talk.
No matter. Yeah, I mean, myself, I never have a deal with Jeff before, but I know you're kind of famous, Chinese circle.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I'm happy to invite Jeff to give us a seminar talking about what should we pay attention on home inspection and home inspection report. So at my first year, I normally follow home inspection at every house. I learn a lot from them. But I know some inspectors, they don't like realtor follow them. So today I will just pass to Jeff and let him teach us some common concept about home inspection report.
Thank you, Vivian. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jeff. I'm the home inspector. I appreciate the opportunity I get from Vivian. Vivian invited me for the presentation today. Thank you, everyone, for your time, and thank you for your interest. With that, I'll get started. My topic will be basically I have two items on my agenda. First one will be about home inspection. Includes home inspection regulation related to home inspection and the scope of home inspection. That's topic one, and also will be including sample home of a residential house. So I'll start with the first one, which is about the home inspection. Yeah, again, just introduce myself again, I guess. I've been doing home inspection for 16 years. I'm a licensed home inspector. Also, I'm a professional engineer.
I think maybe Jeff should have shared the screen, maybe others.
Oh, they can all see?
Yeah.
I think I'm sharing.
It's sharing.
I think I'm sharing.
Yeah, it's sharing. It says
But you know,
screen sharing.
yeah, it was the screen share. It's not the monitor sharing, right?
No, it's from this.
I think it should be okay.
Okay, I understand. Now you're projected, then you use my audio.
There is currently the host or reclaim. Oh, yeah, I got to reclaim the
不
host.
用，你要回到 Zoom
那怎么说在 share screen？
I shared already.
Yeah, you're sharing.
Yeah, I am sharing. Yes. Yeah, I shared already. Yes.
Okay.
如果他用 share，他就听到我，其实可以关掉了。那你当 host。
Yeah. She can do the whole.
Great. Yeah, I'll continue. Thank you. Well, I'll do this again. This is a very important slide for me. So, I've been doing home inspection for 16 years. I'm a licensed home inspector and also a professional engineer. I'm doing home inspection for both residential and commercial. Also, another job I do is a condo document review. Yeah.
How much do you charge?
How about?
Yeah, that's a good question. By the way, yeah, if you have any question during my, I guess, presentation, just bring up anytime. Yeah, I normally for condo document review, I only charge $400, as low as $400. That's all. So.
Did you do country residential like Equity?
Oh, yes, yeah. I do acreage and like I said, I do both commercial, residential. Acreage is a kind of type of the residential normally. Yeah, I do basically all kinds of inspection.
Do you review condo documents? Do you need any education or just experience?
Yeah, that's a good question. Unlike home inspection, condo document review, right now it's not a regulated profession. Does not require a license.
I can become too.
Yes, anytime, yeah. Right now, there is no regulation on,
Just understanding.
yeah, basically you have to understand that, yeah, the condo, your condo, how condo being managed and related rule and regulation, yeah. Especially, yeah, if you have a practical experience on managing condo, that's even better, so. Yeah, we'll have a safety moment here. We'll talk about smoke and carbon monoxide alarm. So based on the current standard, the minimum requirement would be for a residential house, at each floor, you're required to have a smoke and smoke alarm. For the floor having bedrooms, also require a carbon monoxide detector in addition to smoke alarm. Yeah, for safety also once you have alarm.
Every floor, every bedroom is one? Normally it's
No, for the floor, let's say let's say your bedroom at the second floor, the requirement would be for second floor, in addition to have a smoke alarm, you would also require to have a carbon monoxide.
Okay,
You mean in the main floor, you only require to have smoke alarm?
Yeah.
But for second floor, because second floor normally has bedrooms.
Yeah.
So second floor also required to have a carbon monoxide in addition to smoke.
But it doesn't need to be every bedroom has one, right?
Oh, no, the latest, yes.
Second floor has one is good, right?
That's minimum requirement,
Oh.
minimum requirement.
To make it larger.
To
I5, yeah.
F5?
I5.
Let me try F5. Yeah.
Oh.
It's okay.
Maybe go to view. and
Slide
then
View, yeah, view.
Go to view. Maybe there's a presentation.
Slide.
mode or something.
Slideshow.
Yes.
Yeah,
First
the
one.
First one.
Control F5, yeah. Slideshow.
Yeah, control one sample.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
Great, yeah. Yeah, the minimum requirement is that, let's say you have two-story residential house. The first floor required to have smoke alarm, second floor require one smoke alarm and one carbon monoxide alarm. But for the latest building code, each bedroom have to have a smoke alarm, each bedroom. Yeah, that's the latest. If you see the newest house,
How about the basement?
yeah, that's new building.
How about the basement?
Yeah, if there is a bedroom in the basement, it would be same requirement.
Since when?
Depend on
Since
whether,
when?
yeah, because building code updated every 5 years. Yeah, the latest one, I don't know exactly when, but the current building code requires to have a smoke alarm in each bedroom,
But do
whether regardless it's second floor or at basement.
New construction.
Yeah. If you see the new house, you can see the smoke alarm in each bedroom. So, but minimum requirement, like I said, the smoke alarm at the main floor, whichever floor you got a bedroom, you need to have both.
How about if you have a sprinkler system in the basement? Do they still need everyone in the bedroom? or-
Yeah, sprinkler system. I think that yeah, I'm not quite sure on that one. Small sprinkler system, it's an alternative to a fireproof for secondary suite.
Yeah.
Not necessarily substitute a smoke alarm. Even a sprinkler system, I think you still require to have a smoke alarm, especially carbon monoxide have nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
Right? So, yeah, that's right. And also for safety, it's also recommended if you have some sort of ladder, so that could help escape during an emergency from the second floor. Yeah. Anyway, that's not what we talk about today. Yeah, we the topic is about home inspection. We could, we could have two types, one residential and commercial. The purpose for home inspection is to assess the condition of the property, just give a client understanding, and also to identify, to find out the system in the house does not work or not functioning properly. Home inspection will be focusing on major item of major defects of a property, especially related to safety or health. Yeah, this is by law. This I got from the Service Alberta website. That's how it's said. Yeah. The home inspector role is to tell the client the physical condition of a home. Home inspector must disclose information honestly and openly, and deal with the client fairly. That's the statement from Service Alberta website.
So the rules here are the same that recently we heard that home inspector cannot give the code if you find a defect. Is that true?
Pricing estimate, cost estimate, yeah, that's right. Yeah, we are not allowed to do that. We're not.
I think it's over 10 years.
Yeah. But on the other side, it's important for home inspector to kind of managing clients' expectations. That's very important, especially for some clients who are not familiar with the house here. Sometimes they pay too much attention on the minor defects. Yeah, I guess it's important for home inspector to managing, basically to give a whole picture of a property for the client, not just focusing on minor defects. Also, got to state positive about the property as well.
How do you charge, like per square foot or just by?
Yeah, the cost, you mean the home inspection cost, would depend on the size and age and the type of the property. Yeah.
How many kitchens?
Yes. How big, how many kitchens? Yeah.
To check everything like plumbing and.
Yes, yeah, we'll talk about that. Yeah, including all the systems here. I have slide right here. Yeah. The scope of the inspection will be including roofing, roof, exterior, structure, electrical, heating, cooling, insulation, plumbing, and interior. There are limitations of home inspection because home is only doing a visual inspection, non-destructive, not technical, exhaustive. Regulation. In the province of Alberta, we have a home inspection business regulation. That's basically we have to follow. And also, there are all kinds of home inspector associations. Each association normally have a standard operating procedure, SOPs, but that not a mandatory requirement. Mandatory requirement will be the first one, home inspection business regulation. And also nationally, there is a home inspection standard, Canadian Standard Association, A770 home inspection standard. That's published just a few years ago. This also whether because the province of Alberta has not yet officially adopted this national standard, so this is still not mandatory. But as a home inspector, I'm voluntarily follow this CSA 770 standard. Standard operating procedure from each association, like I'm a member. You have option once you have you are like probably just like you guys, right? You have all kinds of association you could choose to join. Basically I'm a member of two association. Each association, home inspector association, have their own SOP, but a very similar standard operating procedure. That's also not mandatory. Right now, honestly, mandatory is the first one, home inspection business regulation. So for home inspector, so it's required for home inspector to have a license, like unlike a condo document reviewer. In this case, the home inspector have to have a license, otherwise it would be illegal. So to do home inspection, you have to have a contract with client, and also have to have insurance. This all interconnected. Without insurance, I won't be able to get my license. That's kind of a prerequisite for getting license. And also based on this regulation, home inspection business regulation, we would have to provide a written report to the client. The regulatory body for home inspection will be service body. That's the only regulatory body. Yeah. And also, like I said, we have all kinds of home inspection association, but that's not, that's not regulatory, mandatory or not regulatory body. Home inspection process, that's just my own process, how I get started, how I finished. Each home inspector may vary, but I think mostly follow this. I normally do the roof first. Once I get there, check the roof, then check the exterior before I get inside. That's normally for home inspection, normally 2 hours. Some tools we have, or I use. The first one would be the checking roof. We used to use this one previously. Now we have, in most cases, we use drone, but drone also have limitation. In the area, in the community close to the airport, it's not allowed. We're not able to fly drone, so we still have to do this one in some community. This one, the moisture meter. It's used to detect whether there's a plumbing leak, checking the moisture. This one, infrared camera, this very helpful tool, checking its thermal image, checking insulation, checking plumbing leak. These are the tools. One question I was often asked was that who pays the inspection fee? Sometimes realtor pays me, sometimes client pays me, but Service Alberta have a clear requirement for on in terms of who pays inspection fee. Basically, we're not supposed to receive a fee from the realtor. That's kind of because that could be so-called a conflict of interest. So we are required to get our payment from the client. This also about who pays the fee. Because we sign the contract with the client, so client pays the fee. I think that's very normal. It makes sense. Let's say if I sign a contract with a client, but the realtor pays me fee, is that contract still valid? That's critical kind of complexity there. So it's better. The point I'm trying to make is that it's better. So we have a contract with the client pays the inspector. I think that's works best in terms of regulation and also for the contractual side as well. So the home inspection intent was to report what's the finding after the inspection, to be documented on the report. Also, in addition to that, also describe the for example, what type of roof, what type of exterior, what type of heating system. And also in the report, we go to lists the limitations of the inspection, something I cannot inspect. I should inspect, but I couldn't do it for some reason. If I didn't do that, I go to make that clear to the client. Rachel just asked me, the cost. We are not allowed to estimate the repair cost. Because one, being the home inspector normally does not have the knowledge on the repair cost, right? That's one. And also it's hard to estimate. Sometimes because you have a plumber charge could be very different. If you estimate $100, it could come and end up at $300. We just it's very hard to do estimate, I guess. Yeah. So anyway, regulation prohibit us to do the cost estimate. But often the client would ask, let's say we find a problem, how much does it cost for repair? But we don't really know. Yeah. For good report, I seen some in home inspection report, some really long content, lots of information which may not be usable or practical. To me, I think a good home inspection report would be concise, complete and accurate, right? And it's really easy for the reader. Who gets a report? Normally, because we sign the contract with the client, we normally send to the client. But I normally, with the permission of the client, I would normally copy on the computer as well for my report. I think that's for this topic one. I will next I will show a sample report sample. great, yeah. Sorry, yeah, I just pressed the wrong button. But anyway, yeah, we started with a sample home inspection report. You know, different home inspector may use different type of the home inspection report software. With the different software, the format may be different, but the content generally is same or similar because they have to all comply with regulation. The one I'm using, the one just using with is Horizon. It's kind of a relatively popular one, I would say. It's just front page. If you go down the second page, would be kind of a statement, just stating what type of the standard we are following. That just now goes to the content. The first section we call the summary. You see on different tab at the top. This is the PDF format. The first tab is called summary. If you click, you could just switch from one tab to another. But summary is an important one. Normally, the most important, let's say, the major problem we found during a home inspection, we'll put in a summary section. Yeah, so summary is important. You could just scroll down page by page, and it'll go through each of the tab. Or you could choose to go to directly each individual tab. In this case, I just go through here. You know, in the summary section, I have a roofing, meaning sloped roof here, meaning the roof is sloped. It's type of the wood roof having problem because these roofs are too old. This old or wore out. That's the problem we found. There's a photo of this roof too old. That's one problem. Another problem is that on the exterior, seeing this railing too loose. That's another problem we put in a summary. And also, there is the next problem is a tree or shrubs too close to the building. This one too close. Okay, sure. Go to view.
Just control and plus.
Control plus, right?
Yeah.
Better? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bigger,
Maybe one more time.
Oh, okay.
You can do one more time.
Do one more time. Okay.
Yeah, it will be bigger, see, yeah. Yeah. So this.
Out. Yeah. So the next item listed in the summary section will be this shrub too close to the chimney, which is very hot. This will be a fire hazard. So that's why listed in the summary section. And also next one would be the smoke alarm or too old. But anyway, this is the problem we know. 10 years, normally 10 years.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
With smoke detectors, a lot of them say that, 10 years, you don't need to change the battery, but I find they don't last 10 years.
Yeah.
What does that mean anyway?
They connect to the wire.
Yeah.
Not the wire ones, it's the kid brand. And
Yeah.
then they advertise it as, it will last 10 years. You don't have to worry about it dying, but they always die in like 2-3 years.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once it's yes, but I guess from normally most manufacturer it's 10 years. You can see on the menu only last 10 years. After 10 years, it still work. The problem is not sensitive anymore. It's not react as quickly. So that's why every 10 years, if past 10 years mark, we'll recommend to replace regardless.
But they don't last 10 years, right? Do you find that or?
Oh no, normally yeah, you would it would most smoke alarm would last minimum 10 years, but the battery won't last 10 years. You just need to replace the battery.
What if it's one that doesn't come with the battery?
A wire? A wire also in most
Not
cases.
wire. Okay, so there's the battery.
Yeah, you basically powered either by 3 ways: battery, wire, or both. These type have a both battery as well as a wire.
There's a
So-
new type of, I think we didn't talk about, you don't need switch battery, we don't have battery, but we do need switch, is it rechargeable?
Rechargeable. Okay.
Yeah, but normally we
It's a new product.
yeah, I'm still in the summary section. Let's say, in the heating system, the thermostat not working, just in this particular house, I guess. The next problem I found is that the vent having problem. The roof vent was damaged. There a hole on the roof. That's a photo I took from the attic. Yeah, but anyway, what I'm trying to show you is that in the summary section, that's the most major problem we will list in the summary section. If you finish that, you want to direct go to roof section, just go direct to roof. In this section, it will tell you what type of roof this building has. It's a wood roof, and also it's a sloped roof compared with flat roof, right? And what type of flashing, and also probability of leakage when roof condition, yeah, and also limitation. Let's say in this case, because in the winter time, I'm supposed to check the roof. Part of the roof I'm not able to do it because of snow, ice. It's covered. Also, I need to tell them what type of, how did I inspect? I use, the rod, we call ice stick camera, just to extend it to the roof. I use that one to, and also check it from the ground. I use a binocular, and also I have a ladder. That's in the limitation section. The first one is description of the roof. Second, the limitation. And the next section, recommendation, meaning the problem we found. We saw this already, roof too old. Now, if you finish this section, you can just keep continuing scroll down, or you could choose to go to click exterior. On the exterior, I'll see the wood surface with a brick veneer. Also, it's a wood, exterior wall. What type of driver, what type of walkway? Same thing. Limitation, what restriction we have during the inspection, because there's too much storage, I'm not able to inspect, or too many car in the garage stop me to do the further inspection, or snow covered in the front or backyard, so I'm not able to inspect. So I have to list all the limitations there. The next would be the problem I found. You see, the drain was clogged. But anyway, this is how the home inspection report, the one I'm using, how it was structured. On the top, you have each different system. Let's go to plumbing. You can see what type of piping material gets it, where the location of the main water shut off. Same thing. First part, it's description of the plumbing system. What type of it's copper. Yeah, location of the water shut off, and whether the water pressure flow is normal or not. What type of the water heater they have. Yeah, this is description of the plumbing system. The next would be same thing for the limitation. Because, for example, the pipe inside the wall, I'm not able to inspect. I would say concealed pipe, I'm not able to inspect, at least here. If I found any problem of plumbing system, I'll leave it here. For example, I found this one leaks. I'll put in the recommendation section. But anyway, that's how it's structured, including the summary section in the first, roofing, exterior structure, electrical. You just click, go to any one of them.
Is this template is this year? Everybody has the same template.
Not everybody have the same, but yeah, this is just for mine, or some inspection. This is kind of quite common, I would say. One
So
of
in
the
the
common.
summary, they detail the main problem.
Yeah, in the summary section, tell the main problem. Sometimes I know some realtor really busy. In most case, you just probably need to check the summary section to know the problem of the main problem. I think that's all about this one. The topic one about home inspection. Now we go to the second topic, which is oh, how come I go back? What's going on? I probably I pressed the wrong button again. Sorry.
No, you're still sharing.
Still,
Yeah.
I know I'm on Zoom. How could I get, yeah, I won't be able to open my,
You just open.
No, just move your mouse down and then see what happens.
which one?
你放在那里啊，试一下。
嗯
你现在要回到哪里？你要回到什么？
Google Drive,
PowerPoint.
Google Drive.
Google Drive. So you need to open browser.
Browser, yeah, this one. And then, yeah, from there, so now pen. Yeah, 从这里，从这里，right?
Oh,
对，有你的名字一个 folder。再慢一点，慢一点。
Maybe it's too big. Control Z.
I saw lots of confidential information. Let's open the text to see how much you pay.
但是你要写给我们，我们才能帮你。
是我的名字吗？Jeff？
要被打你名字。
Searching Drive 上面呢？
这上面是你设置了，对，这样。这样对的。
对。Also, that's your text folder is full. Seems like you guys paying a lot of tax. That's good. The text folder, file folder. I was just kidding. To make it bigger, I need to just zoom. Let me try this one. No,
Yeah, or go to view.
oh no,
Go to view again.
go to view. View.
First one.
First one is measure.
Okay. Great. Yeah, sorry for the glitch. I'll continue for the second topic. We'll be talking about the main component, main system of a typical residential house. I'll start with roof. Roof, we have two types of roof. Generally, we could say the sloped roof or flat roof. I have two photos here. The first one apparently sloped roof, as named, right? The next one would be flat roof. How do we define whether a roof is sloped or flat? Sometimes it's hard, especially for the low slope roof. I guess depend on if it's two, if you see this triangle here, right, let's say conventional roof, we got a 4 between, what should I say, between 2, yeah, between 4 and up, we call 4, we call the slope, conventional slope roof, meaning the right is 12, the right is 4, this basically the we call the conventional roof between, how should I say, or up, or even, if between 2 and 4, we call the low slope roof. We still call it sloped roof, low slope. What if it's under 2? Let's say a run for a roof with 12 feet run, only 2 feet rise. Those type of or lower, we call it flat roof. There is no perfect flat roof. Because if your roof really flat, there is no way you could clean the water. So even flat roof also have a little bit of slope. Yes, the sloped roof and the flat roof use different material. Yeah, I'll photo for that. For typical roofing material, for a sloped roof, we have asphalt shingle, wood shingle, wood roof, tile, metal, and rubber. Metal and rubber are relatively new roofing material. Asphalt shingles being most common one. The next two, the two at the bottom, we call build-up roof and modified bitumen. Those are the common flat roof material. In generally, the sloped roof and flat roof use different type of material. Build-up roof is older style flat roof, tar and gravel. Gravel. Yeah, I have photo for that later. For slope, I start with float roof, most common asphalt shingle. Probably able to see it. Yeah, if you want to go detail, asphalt shingle can also they could have a different shape, a different format, and a different functionality. For the one on top, we call class 4. Class 4 shingle roof, of course, more expensive but more hail resistance. If you buy insurance, you tell them I got class 4 shingle, probably you have some sort of discount on the insurance. Yeah, in terms of real, in terms of resisting hail damage, it's better. Yes, much better than common.
I know there's the newer type is better. And that's like
Yes, yeah. If you buy actual shingle, let's say you go Home Depot or any of the hardware store, they have different price range, different warranty. For a shingle, you could buy, let's say, they have a manufacturer warranty up to 35 or 40 years, but those are mostly expensive. You have to buy, yeah. They do have a 15 or 20-year warranty. That's kind of much cheaper, but last short.
either different level they both you can get discount.
Oh, no, class 4 is a specialized. This is called class 4. Yeah, last year, I believe City of Calgary have offer grants. Let's see if you buy class 4, you get some sort of,
Do they have any grant on solar?
solar panel?
Shingles, like, that's what we do.
Oh, no, I do not know. I'm not aware of any incentive for that. Yeah, probably that there will be, but
On the solar, they give them some.
there was a federal program previously ended not long ago. Yeah, your solar panel basically improving, improve energy efficiency or reduce greenhouse gas emission. Any type of those renovation you do. For example, if you install solar panel, if you replace your older furnace with a new high efficient furnace, or if you adding more insulation to reduce the energy loss of a house, under that program, you might be eligible to get some grants or some loan, low interest loan. But that program ended, I believe, a few months ago. That's the name, Green Energy. Yeah, there's some, yeah, something. Yeah, federal government. That's yeah. That's including solar panel. Next one will be wood roof. Wood roof is losing popularity, but some people like it. Yeah, basically it's the cedar. Yeah, but
Do you
yeah.
have a picture of the material you just mentioned, which if they buy that pine, then they get a discount or they?
No.
That's 14 years warranty.
No, you mean this one? This is class 4, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but right now I believe they ended. That's the City of Calgary. Because last year or the year before in Northeast, we have a lot of house damage. Since then, city have program basically to, if whoever replace a roof with a class 4, I believe, I don't know how much money they get, a couple of $1,000. Class 4, yeah, class 4, a shingle. Class 4, class 4, hail resist. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they did a test. They drop some sort of to see how high it drop, what's the damage. More expensive. I'm not quite sure. Yeah. I think the minimum would be 35. Those are the highest quality. Would last long. Yeah. This is wood roof. Tile roof. Tile roof also have two different types of tile. One is concrete, one is clay. Concrete tile tend to heavier. Clay tile lighter. Basically, yeah, I guess that's based on experience, and sometimes it looks really similar. Looks really similar, and also by weight you can tell. If you clay tile is really light, but what I'm trying to say is if you use a concrete tile, there is a special requirement on the roof structure. It's too heavy. You have to have a strong structure to hold that. But concrete roof lasts very long. Metal roof is also gaining popularity, getting more and more installed. Yeah, getting more popular nowadays.
More expensive?
Oh yes, yes, yeah. The
They're much
for
lighter
metal,
than.
Taiwan's a cheaper house, like Tianjin.
but it hails, it's very loud, right? It's
Yeah, you know what,
You
that's
have
what I'm
rain.
wondering is now you can hear when it's how heavy rain, can you hear from that?
Really.
no, because there is normally you have slow, you have attic, right?
Yeah.
You have spaces.
oh, so you don't really hear it.
No.
Isn't it very hot during summertime?
Which one?
So you have a bit of sunshine.
Which one?
The metal.
Oh, the metal, yeah, would deflect that, yeah, basically each type of roof have its pro and cons. Yeah, you're right. For this will be slightly noisier than the rubber roof. For example, compare rubber roof with metal. But the rubber roof, there's a problem too. Rubber roof, let's say in the summertime, you can smell. Yeah,
Because
Yeah.
the too hot.
yeah, when it's too hot, you put too much sunshine, especially for the new roof, you can smell. So,
So it's not
Yeah.
popular.
Like a dinosaur?
yeah.
Tire shop.
Like a dye shop, right? Is that what you say?
Tire shop, tire.
Tire shop, yes, exactly, yeah, like tire, because this rubber roof was made by the recycled tire. So it's made from yeah, recycled tire. So this basically the rubber roof is this are the environmental friendly because they reuse waste tire.
Is that cheaper than shingle?
Oh no, rubber roof fairly expensive, yeah.
I don't think so.
And it's,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
heavier too,
It's like,
right?
Yeah.
50 years,
Yeah, that's last 50 years, yeah.
the rubber or metal.
Yes, it lasts longer for sure.
Is the metal heavier or the rubber?
Rubber,
Rubber.
yeah,
And is that-
metal really light.
Oh, this is like.
Yeah, it's light.
So the rubber one, if it's too heavy, would it affect the
No.
structure of the
No,
house?
no,
The
no,
support?
No, those tile, like I said, concrete tile wood, only concrete one would
It's
impact.
heavier, it's the
So,
concrete
Jeff,
Oh.
sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no problem, yeah.
For the tile and concrete. So let's say in Calgary, is it more tile or more concrete? So the roof, only these two types of it.
I would say more concrete. More
That's
concrete.
how we should
Yes.
try to do it.
Yeah.
Like Hampton, adapt. Metal is more recent. Wood tile is more recent. After
Well.
2000.
But,
After
After
2010.
Yeah, my house is high roof, but I don't know, concrete or.
Yeah, so.
But as long as it's original, it's all good. Let's say if you concrete roof originally,
They are
Must
all
be
correct.
concrete.
It's all good, yeah, no
For
problem.
the reasons of lasting almost the same.
Yeah, same life as a house, yeah. But what I'm saying that you cannot let's say you have a clay roof,
Mhm.
if you replace it, you cannot replace it with concrete.
It's more recent.
Because clay is lighter, your structure not designed for the heavier roof. But if you have a concrete roof, you could replace it with a clay. You could replace with a lighter one, but you cannot put in a heavy.
Makes sense.
Normally, they request realtor right now on us. We cannot. We can see from second floor window.
They said there's color, so the red ones is more like clay. The gray one, like my house, is
That's
gray color, that's concrete.
Yeah, that's generally true, yeah, yes. Because once you in the, because how the tile is made, once you put it in a kiln to heat it, sometimes change the color, yeah.
Like bricks, right?
Yeah, that's
So-
right, yeah.
So realtor need to know what kind of material, because it's,
Yeah.
you have to fill out the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another
This
question
one-
for this roof,
Yeah.
There is a wood and cedar. That's
Cedar.
also very confused concept. So the material is very similar.
Yeah, this one, let's say this cedar,
One is
the,
pine.
on the outside is pine. Two different type of the roof.
So it's
Cedar
a-
is better, yeah. On the one on the left, it's better.
And also after 1996.
The pine, the pine
it's
was,
treated.
yeah,
Before it's untreated and easily have mold.
yeah.
Mm.
Anyway, yeah, you can replace many people replace the wood roof with a shingle
Yes.
later, yeah.
Because it looks like with mold.
It looks ugly once you know.
It's-
start.
Yeah.
It's
It's true.
untreated. Because before Alberta, not that much rain, so
Mhm.
they don't press, you have to treat it.
So,
Yeah, that's true.
I think that's nice.
Yeah.
Vivian, you would ask what, yeah, this would be, we call build up. Also called tar and gravel.
Normally a multi-family unit.
Yeah,
Old style?
yeah, older type.
Old.
Yeah, the gravel, basically gravel on top. Underneath it's tar or asphalt.
Okay.
Gravel, reason they put gravel there, I guess two reasons. One, it's for the protection of the tar underneath. One, to shade the sunshine. Because asphalt, once you expose asphalt to sunshine, it will break down very quickly. So it's covered by the gravel, that's one. And also give them strength so that you could walk over. You know, walk over to that over
But
that.
you said the gravel, with the Alberta weather, the rain and wind will be easier to.
Yeah.
Separation.
To
of
move,
the-
to
yeah,
move,
the
yeah.
gravel.
It's
to a
true, it's
certain
true, yeah.
spot, So the exposed one, there will be
Damage
much easier to get damage and water going through.
That's exactly true. Normally, the wind will blow some of the gravel in the corner.
Mm.
The other section kind of exposed. As soon as you expose asphalt is exposed, the roof will deteriorate very quickly.
But the roof of the high-rise buildings still using it?
No, this is
No.
older technology.
Okay, only the
No,
old one.
no longer. It's very expensive, very labor intensive to install it. You have to load all the gravel onto the roof.
Oh, man.
It's hard to do and very expensive. No, it's only for older house, no longer used anymore. But some older house still use it. More common one for flat roof, just use this type of material called the 2-ply modified bitumen. Just there's normally it's 3 feet wide, just torch down. We just use you know.
Material? What is this?
This apply
Plastic?
install roof on install flat roof.
Plastic?
No, apply asphalt, bitumen, meaning yeah, asphalt.
I think the tar or bitumen
Yeah.
asphalt are the major things. Right?
Yeah,
Similar, right?
yeah, that's right. Bitumen or asphalt, yeah.
就中文的沥青的那一类。
对。You just torch, it's torch down. Once you heat it up, then we'll join. Yeah, we'll join together. They apply row by row, right? The first row, then the joint will be joined to the second.
What is the top material? The bottom is spot. What is the top material?
You mean what type of substrate? You mean what? Sorry, what's your question? You mean what's underneath?
Underneath is asphalt that we heat it and then.
No, asphalt right here. That's asphalt.
I think
Asphalt was applied on here.
Yeah, that's what is.
That's asphalt. Will be rolled
He
on.
has-
Some
Okay,
kind
yes,
of
yeah.
material.
Yeah, other than the asphalt, what's the major components?
Oh, you mean the
Right.
yeah, this one is just felt. Those felt is a two type. Either it's a glass fiber,
Oh,
basically glass fiber
fiber.
saturated with asphalt.
okay.
Then on top, we apply some granular. Those granular was originally from it's a stone, rock, the crush into smaller, very smaller particles. Then they dyed, apply color to the granular. That's why sometimes you see a different color. Because like the sheets normally is a glass fiber, then saturated with asphalt. Then on top you apply for this granular. This granular is important for keep the sunshine away from asphalt.
This is-
The waterproof rely on asphalt to stop water penetration. But the granular is to use to protect the asphalt. That's how it works.
Is asphalt get dried in this.
Yeah, that's right. And the glass fiber give the structure of this material.
So we also use glass fiber for basement insulation, right?
Yes, yeah, we call it fiberglass. Yes, yes.
Service the glass fiber or?
Yeah, this basically same the material eventually are the same, but it's a sheet.
Insulation的弯，
Outside, exterior.
里面那个粉红这个 glass fiber 跟 glass fiber。
Oh, okay. I installation. Oh,
I just have
okay.
one more question.
Yeah.
We want to build a custom home and we want to use, do we have option to choosing the roof or?
Oh, yes, yes, you have. Normally, when you build a house, you depend on design, right?
Because I don't see any like concrete and steel mix roof. Yet.
Concrete and steel, no, because here most roof structure is residential home.
Not for residential.
Residential is normally wood frame, yes, yeah, because less expensive. You could buy build concrete and structure, that's just two, maybe three times more expensive. That's why residential house, they normally use wood, lumber, cheaper. That's, you could, of course, it's up to you. You can build a concrete, that's no problem.
You can see how we build.
No, I have seen that, but I'm asking if I want to build a custom home with that reference. Can I do that or not?
Yes, you can, yes, you can,
You want to
yes.
spend that money?
Some, you mean you choose your own material, what kind of roof? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, depends on some developer, they have a rule or regulation.
Okay.
Like, for example, before 1990 in Hampton, they don't allow asphalt shingle. So you can only put cedar wood or concrete. Yeah.
No, if it's not under developer, suppose I got an acreage. So I got
So
home built.
some developer, they put regulations, some they don't. until check.
But in general, as long you not violating that building code, you have freedom to choose whichever material. But the main driver for people using wood over the other type is cost. Wood framing much cheaper than you can buy steel. That's why you use residential, because I do commercial, right? Commercial.
And some
Most
cheaper-
commercial, they use a different type
cheaper
of structure.
community,
Yeah.
they do
Because the building
side,
taller,
final
building-
side.
yeah. So
More expensive one, they do stucco. It's a regulation.
occasionally I see residential house with kind of like you said, but that's very rare because mostly because of cost. But if you have the fund, it's totally up to you. You have, as long like I said here, as long as you do not violate building code, they will give you permit. You can do it, yeah. That's generally the case. Yeah, that's about roof. Next, we talk about that plumbing.
That's the one I mentioned yesterday.
Plumbing normally for a typical community in Calgary, it's this way. If you see the house here, street on the right side, normally underneath you have city water main underneath. Then there will be a line connect to each house. In your driveway or in your front lawn, sometimes you see I don't know, a round shaped, this one.
Metal thing.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's for this one.
Yes.
Yeah, on here.
That's the story I mentioned yesterday.
Yeah.
The one, yeah.
Yeah, this one. You sometimes you see this, yeah.
This is the service wall.
Yeah, this one, but this valve is on the other side of your property line right here. So this valve, although maybe in your front yard or on your driveway, but it's property of city Calgary. You're not allowed.
Use, outside of the utility right of way. So, I understand that.
Yes,
Right.
on the utility,
Yeah.
yeah, it's part of a utility right away, yeah. It's there, it's city utility, city have rights. And also it's not your property, it's off your property. That line, that valve, most cases, it's on the outside of your property. Your property line right here.
Yeah, since we're in this page, if the tree is in your property line, after you still, if you want to cut the tree, still need a city permit.
No,
This
No.
if the tree is really old or big, then we can see this property.
Isn't that for
That's
every
not
tree?
a lot.
Isn't that for every tree?
No, like if it's a big tree or certain size, do you know that?
My understanding is that a tree, whether a tree, let's say a tree right on the property line, depending on the trunk, they determine a tree on, it's based on its trunk. Let's say you could have a tree, the roots on one side of property line, but your trunk on the other side. They
Right.
depend on the trunk. But in generally, if a tree on the tree trunk on inside your property line, it's your tree. You have a free, yeah, that's the thing. You have freedom to take it out or.
But I still need to apply for city, otherwise I customer cut the.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I always ask
If they
you
are
to
big,
call
if they are
311.
big, yeah.
Yeah,
always
311,
find
ask
out.
the client, call 311 is the best.
Even if you want
Yeah.
to cut
They
the.
can figure out which tree
Some.
you
Oh,
can cut
they
or not.
protect the tree.
Yeah, you have basically go to city website, you can find out.
Oh,
All the trees, they have location. The public tree, as long as the public tree, you could find out in your community which tree is public, which is not. Yeah, it's open. You can go there, find out, but of course you could call 311. But there is the map there showing
okay.
in which one is public, which is not. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, we talk about this water main here, the water,
What is the material of these pipes?
this pipe, you mean the, which one? The inside here?
Yes.
Or this one? Nowadays, depending on the type of material can developed through the years. Previously, it's copper. Many years we even have clay. Clay, yeah. Lead, very rare, yes. In Calgary, older house, yes, but there are not too many left. I believe in Calgary only 200.
What is the current material?
Current PX, plastic. Yeah. Yeah, we'll show the pipe material later. But right now, mostly it's a PX pipe, plastic, type of plastic.
Another tree question.
Yeah.
The tree belong to city, but the roots go to your property and
Yeah, city will be responsible for the
destroy
repair.
your pipe.
Yes,
City
yeah, city will be responsible for the repair.
will follow the roots go to you.
Yeah.
Not based on the trunk.
But yeah, you would find out, let's say there is a way you could put a camera, just if you see the tree roots here, you take a photo, you say your tree right here, your tree damaged the pipe, especially damage the pipe on your side of property line. Basically, in terms of responsibility, depending on which side of, if on the inside, the owner will be responsible. On the outside, city will be
Destroyed by the tree.
Hmm?
And if the pipe is destroyed by the tree, even though the pipe is under my property line, so who will take the responsibility?
I think city. Because city tree damage. Yeah, but you have to provide proof. You have to get a photo or something like that.
So we find the contractor to find out if we have to pay the money, so
That's
Can
for
be
Agas
can be.
investor. No, because every.
No,
year
do a camera is not very expensive. Just a few $100, yeah.
Clean the pipe.
Yeah.
Every springtime, the roots will go in all the community. Otherwise, small break up.
But normally for this line, it's hard for tree to get in, tree roots get in. Tree roots easy to get in on the drain pipe, not on the supply water pipe. Supply water pipe is under pressure, right?
It's very new, right?
Yeah, it's under pressure and, yeah, the drain pipe easy to get in because, yeah, they depend on the material. But anyway, that's how the water gets into that house from here. Once you get inside the house, you have a valve here. What I'm saying that city is responsible for this one. This is important that let's say something wrong in your house, you could not shut off. You could just call 311. They will come to close to shut the water for you for free. Yeah. Yeah, here said city responsibility, homeowner responsibility.
Now, we have few cases for the main water
Uh,
shut off leaking inside the house.
Yeah.
The city is not responsible for that. They will come to turn that off
Off,
for the whole house,
Yeah.
water supply.
Yeah.
Then you have to find a plumber to replace that main water shut off.
Oh, yes, yes, yeah, like I said, city only responsible to this point. You see the blue section? If anything wrong on this section, city will be responsible. Anything on this side, let's say including this main water shut-off leaks, it's all homeowner responsible. But city will help you to shut off
Shut
the,
off
to
whole
turn off
house.
the water, yeah, for
But
free.
insurance cover.
Yeah. This is what I'm talking, sometimes, yeah, inside the house,
Yeah.
normally you have a water meter, you have a main water shut off. That's the water meter. This one is just showing the piping material. The lead pipe you just mentioned, we normally use 1900 till 1940, right? 1940? Oh, what's going on?
Newer phone, they have a marriage to the meter, so they don't need to come and check your meter.
Yeah, that's, yes, yeah, that's, for most house, they don't have to go in. There is a transmitter there. Even on this meter, they have they could emit signal. You could city, they just drive through, you get the number. They don't have to go in your house.
Already have it.
Yeah. So you see the current one, the PAX that I'm talking, since 2000 or mid 1990s, most popular one nowadays in residential is PAX pipe. Yeah, for a long period of time, copper was the main pipe, supply water pipe. Well, PVC, there's one period we use a polybutene, right? That's create some problems. So, but yeah, those are the common piping material.
1992.
Poly we normally say 19 yeah 1978 to 19 okay for 20 years, yeah, for 20, I think 1970
1998, some
yeah till 1997, yeah
97 or 97.
yeah that's right, yeah, those are, yeah, these are the poly.
So Jeff, another question.
Poly,
Back to
those are poly.
the underground water pipe.
Yeah.
Like for those century homes, like in city center.
Yeah.
Are there any like add-ons, like 铸铁?
Oh.
You said it's that, right?
Which one?
For the old house.
Oh yes, they are cast iron, but no longer in use anymore.
Okay, I mean,
They
you
are-
said that's that, right?
Yeah, they were, yeah, the lead, galvanized steel, brass is a kind of similar
Okay. But I
copper.
was told, for those houses, like underneath, there's like cost area.
Yeah, that's the, we call the dream pipe. This called a service line.
Okay.
Yeah, supply water.
The thin pipe is,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, older. Right now, the most popular dream pipe material is the ABS, the black pipe.
What's the difference between ABS?
This one, this is ABS. This ABS, we call it. This is dream pipe. Dream pipe normally bigger because it's low pressure, right? So the supply pipe normally smaller because under high pressure. So yeah, so this is ABS. Yeah, this is the poly. Yeah, this is poly. Yeah. Oh no, only is it 1, 2, 3. These 3 are poly.
Yeah, the color.
Yeah, all the 3 parts. Yes. That's about the plumbing system. Now we're talking about electrical. Electricity was produced in a power plant, right? Then through transmission system, it goes to a residential house. So in this system, once you get, you get transmission, you eventually come to the house. There are 2 ways to come into the house. One we call the overhead. This tend to in the older community. Basically, you get from this power line from here. This is called transformer. This is from transformer and come to the house here. The relatively newer community or most community nowadays is go through underground.
So
Underground.
you call that one is transformer as well?
Yeah,
the
this
new one, the newer one.
Oh yes, this transformer. Yes,
Okay.
Yeah. Transformer here, transformer here.
Okay.
So for me, all the community want to renew, I need to pay to use that.
Post.
Yeah. Yeah, these two normally two ways to get into the house. That's underground or overhead. So in our home inspection report, we have to make this clear, whether it's overhead or it's underground. This is just the photo from overhead. You see, sometimes from your backside, from your backyard, it goes through a garage if you have a garage in the backyard, and we came from here, then go through the meter. These are transformer underground transformer. These are the high voltage transformer. These two, I believe, one for tellers, one for short cable. Yeah.
Seems the new communities for the ground transformer is much smaller.
Yeah. Yes. They build a much more compact. Yes.
So it's like how many houses they share one?
Depends. Sometimes they say previously they say this one for every 4 houses has share a one out transformer. Yes, sometimes it depends. Yeah. Yeah.
The one without box.
Yes. Yeah. Once get into the house, we'll go through this panel first. They normally on top. If it comes from top, the main breaker will be on top. This size is important because that will determine how much electricity load you have. You're able to sustain. So we have to specify.
Basement suite, then you need to add.
Yes, we basically will specify whether this panel is 100 amps or 60 amps or some even smaller. For
The installation.
this insulation, it's we call it glass fiber. We'll see the insulation material later. This being the kind of popular one. But most popular one, I would say. But there are different types. That's right. This one missing with plastic. It's a vapor barrier. Actually, that's important with the vapor barrier, but of course that's not today's topic. Vapor barrier basically stop air get in contact with the foundation wall. If you only put the insulated glass fiber here without install that vapor barrier, meaning the warm air still be able to penetrate through insulation, get in contact with in the wintertime the cold foundation wall, that could form a lot of condensation without in this situation because it does not have a vapor barrier, meaning the plastic. You would cover the insulation with plastic to avoid the condensation. Then the wire will connect from each circle, right? Each wire will come here, eventually goes here. So basically, that's how the electrical system works. We normally want, in front of the panel, want to be very accessible to this panel, because in some emergency situation, you want to access the panel right away. You don't want to put too many stuff to block you. These are the wires, different wire. Older wire have no ground wire. You see the ground. This is the modern wires. You see that you have a red, it's hot. Black, it's also hot. And ground, white is neutral. Older type of the house, like this one, only have they don't have ground wire. Without ground wire, it makes the system less safe. With ground, it's safer.
So why they need two types of parts?
Sorry.
Red and black.
For this one, When you use this one, meaning you use high voltage, meaning 240. For example, in your stove, in the clothes dryer, you want to use this one. The one normal generally bigger. The problem, the common problem I would say, for the associated with electrical wiring would be sometimes, depending on the age of the house, we sometimes see aluminum wire, and no ground wire, I mentioned already. Also, and the size, the panel is smaller, undersized.
Would those be a problem for the buyers?
Oh yeah, for the buyer, sometimes for insurance as well. Yeah,
Oh,
if you say it's 60 amps, yeah, because smaller wire meaning less safe because you have a lot of electrical appliance. You use on a smaller panel, you could easily overheat the wire. That's why insurance kind of sometimes they ask questions.
Especially illegal suites, that's mean you either upgrade this one. Still, you can see. Either upgrade and put this downstairs.
so could a buyer not waive home inspection condition if they find like what small wires?
That's their decision.
Oh, so they can base on this.
But what's the aluminum wire? What kind of issue?
Overheat. Overheat or aluminum wire. Yes, because where is you do the splice or you let's say you connect to outlets, where you do the connection, it's kind of tend to have overheated. Once you overheated, will expand. Through time, will expand contracts or the connector getting loose. Once you're getting loose, the area you connect getting smaller. That's create more heat. That's why.
Parents, what kind of wire?
Copper are the most common one. Yeah. Aluminum wire, some insurance company will ask you to you have to do some modification.
You can do the
Yeah.
detail.
Pigtailing, yes, pigtailing.
Pigtail.
Pig,
But
It's just a nickname for a treatment at the end, like every outlet. So you take the end off.
Yeah.
and Jeff can explain.
Yeah, just adding like a pigtail, a section of the copper wire. You tie to the aluminum wire, but use special material to do the connection. Then use the copper wire to connect to your outlets or lights or whatever. That's just like a pigtail.
oh, pigtail.
Yeah, about this long. So we joined it together.
To do this because it's really hard for age, like say a 70-year-old house. If they want to replace all the wiring,
It's
you need
difficult to
to
do.
cut all the drywall off where the wire goes through.
Mhm.
How is impossible to do that?
Mhm.
Mostly like the house will be
Yeah.
open different holes to do
Yeah.
that.
So by doing
Pigtailing
this-
is acceptable by many insurance companies
Okay,
to rectify, to remedy the aluminum wire.
okay.
how about the solar panel? Do they need the separate surface box?
Oh, no, they adding, you know, I don't know too much detail about solar panel. No, you still use this panel. They adding some device basically allow electricity go both ways. You could go from outside to your panel, or you could from your house, you generate from solar panel back to the grid. Instead of one-way flow, you can go both ways. That's how you get the meter go. You could your electricity meter could turn this way or the other way. That's how you get the credit for the power generated. But I don't know too much detail about that solar
Jeff,
panel.
I have a question about the panel. So is there a maximum panel, number of the panel to put into the residential house? Or this CD or code doesn't have that?
Oh no, I think that's being calculated based on your electrical. I'm not quite sure.
voltage.
Yeah, the voltage will be the same. The voltage will be same. Are you saying you try to put as more as possible so that you could have more credit, right?
No,
Is
no,
that
no,
your saying?
because my house has 3 panels. Because we have the info heating, we have,
Okay.
I don't know. Well, just wondering why the purist,
Uh,
if I put like four,
You
six
can put
panels,
more, yeah, yeah. You have a large
There's
roof, you
no-
want to put more, well,
Or
that's,
no applications,
yeah,
right?
I want.
Uh,
to-
I-
That's the
No.
question.
yeah, I don't really, I don't know, yeah. I don't really know.
I
so.
think in some area, yes, because one client wants to do the Bitcoin, the Bitcoin needs lots of electricity, right?
Yeah.
They want to locate a place to the Bitcoin business, so they need to know the local.
But I know
regulations.
for the hot tub, normally you can see a sub panel if the house has a hot tub.
Yeah. Your hot tub, you lot of electricity.
Yeah.
You have a, yeah, normally have
Or
some.
some other regular, like often case is the secondary suite. We only have a panel for upstairs, panel for downstairs, that would be the most safe, but it's costly.
So, yeah, next section will be I was muted all the time.
我们把别人
No, no,
mute
you
了
just started now.
Yeah, because your whole
Recording
phone
button.
muted on.
All right. Okay, great. Thank you. So I'll leave the meeting, right?
Mhm.